I used to be on Tinder like quite a bit, and once I started doing, I realized that all the guys that I had been going on dates with were sexualizing me the same way that the people on the internet were. And
like in what sense?
People see my big fat juicy tits and they just fetishize them. Like, I'm a walking fetish.
When you call them big fat juicy.
But like, I go to the grocery store and like someone follows me out to my car. They're not following me because they think I have a good personality and they really want to take me out on a date.
Maybe you have a good grocery list. They're like, what are you making, gumbo?
Two goons, not one but two goons. Two goons, 7 hours in the bathroom.
I'm Amelia Quest and you're watching Two Goons.
You just do solo stuff.
Yeah, I just do topless solo stuff.
Topless?
Yeah, only topless.
Yeah, just showing boobs, nothing
Just showing
below
boobs.
the waist.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's awesome.
All right, so yeah, boobs only. And I would say if your boobs gotten bigger since the
They've
last time
gotten
Really?
a lot bigger, yeah.
Yeah. It seems like they have.
They're
They don't stop growing. I can't get them to stop growing.
Do you have that condition? There's that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there's a condition that some ladies have where their boobs never stop
Like
growing.
macromancia, I think.
Is that what it's called?
I think that's what it's called, yeah.
So,
I've had doctors tell me that I'm going to need to get like 2 to 3 breast reductions over the course of my life. So to like strategically plan them out.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
Do you feel it? Like, because yeah, right. Yeah. Does it, is there a day? Because sometimes when I'm like, I have a 12-pound dog and I assume those are each about 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And then I'm carrying him around and
You're like, oh, this is heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. My one shoulder gets, because he's in one arm and I'm walking around. Does that feel at the end of the day after carrying around those puppies?
Well, I'm at the point too where I can't find bras, so I wear bathing suits. And so especially at the top of my neck where I tie off the bathing suit, there's like an indentation.
Yeah, it's taking on all the weight. Yeah, you need something specialized that that has the engineering to hold those tits.
And it's like, okay, so they do, but they're like grandma bras. And then my whole boobs are covered. And I'm like in my 20s, I want my boobs out.
Yeah, you
so
want
it's
your
like, you know.
Okay,
Question. If you ever have a kid, those are going to be a factory of milk.
A feeder of villages, I
Oh
would be.
my God. And what's so crazy, because you have this, like, I love veins on tits. Your vein,
it's like a roadmap.
Roadmaps.
There we
the
go.
zoomed in Google, it's the vein is unbelievable. Is that, do you find a lot of guys are into that?
Yeah, I would say like, I mean, on my social media, it's definitely a comment like, oh my God, the veins are so blue. They're so
those are
big.
yeah, I love it. I love veinies.
Yes.
I do. But what happens when you get milk in your tits become engorged.
I know, right?
And they become more veiny.
And I've been trying to figure out how to like induce lactation.
Oh, you can. There's like a whole medical
No.
procedure you can go through, but it's quite strenuous on your body.
Time consuming.
Yeah.
I think you have to legitimately, you take the pill and you also pump 4 hours a day.
Oh, Jesus.
And or you get a guy who is willing to suckle.
I think that there's more than enough of those available too. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could just like do, because you can go live on OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
I think if you were trying to monetize this, you could see how it works, and you could do like a live
4
pumping
hour.
4-hour pump.
I actually don't.
That'd be great.
It might be great. Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to pump on OnlyFans.
Oh,
because
really?
it's sexualizing like
Breast
motherhood.
milk. Yes. Yeah, because
That makes sense.
there's no milk at Fansly. You
Oh,
can
there's
do
no
that.
like bodily fluids.
No bodily fluids.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fansly, you can do breast milk. OnlyFans, you cannot do breast
Yeah,
milk.
Fansly is like the WEC of
Okay,
porn
okay.
websites. Yeah,
The
they're the
bad-
bad boys. Yeah, that's where the bad boys go.
I just want to start producing so that I can turn my breast milk into products like boob cheese.
Yeah.
You know, boob lotion.
Yeah.
Boob, all of it. I don't know. I just think boob ice cream.
A whole line of just Amelia made products.
Creamery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The Amelia Creamery, dude.
Is it worth finding a guy to actually do it the natural, like, you know, have
a kid with?
Yeah. Because
I mean-
because first of all, those
you can
things.
carry it to a certain point and then fucking. That's a possibility.
No, I had an assistant. I had to fire her, but one of the first days that I met her, she randomly like pulled out her phone and was like, look at my abortions, and showed me like
What?
pictures of her aborted babies.
What?
Yes.
What?
And it made me so upset that I was like, I don't think I can get an abortion now. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen the protesters with
Yeah.
the signs, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But her, like, happily showing me and being like, and I'd do it again. I was like,
But that's just a wild thing to show someone out of
The first
blue.
day?
know.
Why did you fire her? What was the crazy?
well, okay, she wanted to start an OnlyFans, and so she had access to all of my social media accounts. So she made, like, an Instagram for OnlyFans. Then she would start commenting on all of my photos, like, just commenting on everything. Then I realized that she was going onto my Instagram account and commenting on all of her videos through my Instagram account. Then she took it a step further. She reposted one of my videos on her page and then tagged me in it. Then she went onto my page and reposted it on my story so that when people would click on the video, it would bring them to her page.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, gosh,
Yeah,
you're stealing from me. Like, you're just doing this all underneath my nose for what reason?
Yeah.
I
was
would
like, yeah.
never give anyone for that reason.
That actually reminds me, I had a business partner who was always trying to do side businesses within OnlyFans. And we went to Colombia so that he could try and get girls to basically make like a big stockpile of content so that he could then sell that content to OnlyFans agencies to just run them in America and not pay the girls. So the girls were going to get paid like $350 to make all the content.
Whoa.
And then they were going to sell it to other people so that they could make money off of it.
That's fucking crazy.
But
That's
these
crazy.
women are also like in the same realm as being prostitutes. And so it's
Yeah.
like, what? You're going to steal the mafia's money and you think that they're not going to come after you and fucking kill you?
Yeah. What do you
The
think
cartel or whatever?
Yeah, what do you think
know?
the pimps are gonna do? Like, they're
Literally,
like, yeah.
I was like, you're
Right.
a gringo in Cali, Colombia. Like,
Yeah.
doing what?
Oh yeah, right, yeah. That's crazy. I actually got on Seeking.com, the dating site.
Yeah,
and
Seeking Arrangements, yeah.
I'm getting so many messages from chicks from Colombia. What's that? Why?
Oh, I wonder if you're even talking to actual
well,
girls from Colombia.
Yeah.
You could be talking from actual girls from Colombia, and it's like, what? I wonder why. Because they're growing up in a third world country
100%.
and fucking sucking your bald dick is actually a better situation than they're in right now.
No,
that's why, dude.
You actually have to be really careful with girls from Colombia because there's a big thing going on where they'll get you into your apartment, drug you, not have sex with you, and steal all your shit, and they might drug you to the point of you dying. There's like tons of Americans who die in Colombia due to going there for sex tourism.
Jesus
Wow.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, I have a buddy. I don't know where he goes in South America, but he was telling us. He was telling me he goes there, and he's like, I go every quarter to South America and have great sex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently the prostitution scene out there is unreal,
It's
is what they
huge.
say.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
You go there and like 35% of the or maybe it was COVID that 35% of the population was homeless, but like you just look on the streets and you're seeing poverty everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like
It's like
you
being in
know.
Vancouver, Canada.
worse. I've
Yeah.
been to Vancouver.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking.
There are big shits on the street of Vancouver. Big
Yeah,
No, I
opioid
mean,
shits.
Vancouver is crazy. There's so many homeless people
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But Colombia, you just don't know who's a regular person and who's homeless.
Yeah.
So you only do like in terms of your content, it's just centered around your
The girls, yeah.
Yeah, the girls.
So yeah, what are you doing? So you're like, I'm only pulling my tits out, but you're getting creative with the tits.
Yeah,
What are we doing with the
course.
tits? Tell us. What's on the
I'll
menu?
Crush cans with the tits.
that's pretty
I
good.
do titty fucks with the tits.
Titty
I do,
fucks.
yeah,
With
like
real dicks or fake dicks?
no, like the fake ones that like explode at the end of the nut. You
They
know?
explode?
Yeah, the whole like you get a little ball and you can like make it squirt cum.
Oh, so
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
the fake
yeah.
dicks that come.
Yeah,
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 That is
yeah.
been an advancement in dildo technology.
Oh, gosh, I've been seeing a lot of advancements in sex toy technology, and it's like insane.
Yeah.
There's like a headpiece where you strap it on and it keeps your mouth open, but it's a pussy.
Oh.
So, it's
So
like-
someone can fuck your face as a pussy,
Yeah.
and it's going into your mouth.
or
dude.
there's one where it's a penis and you can.
yeah, the chindo. Yeah,
The Chindo.
Yeah, the
That's so-
Chindo I am familiar with. I've never used it, but
Okay.
but I've seen it. It's quite a hilarious piece of
Oh my
technology.
god, it looks hilarious.
So we have like a wide range of like people that we interview. What your decision? We're totally cool with it. Like, there's no non-judging that to just keep it to that and not do anything hardcore. What is that? And is there any potential down the road? Maybe I was curious to hear the story.
I think it's gonna stay as just boobs, just because like the reason I got into OnlyFans was because my nudes got doxxed online, and so
How did that happen?
I was really stupid when I was like 19, 20, and so I just had like 6 nudes that I would send out to guys that like I would be talking to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
That's a good chick, by the way.
Yeah.
The cool chick sending out. So you were sending out tit pics?
To just
and
fellas.
yes, and so I don't know even who did it, but at one point when I started doing TikTok, there was a Reddit fan page about me, and somebody that I had sent these to sent them into the Reddit fan page.
No.
And you couldn't track it down because you were recycling these nudes so many times. So who knows who it could have been?
Literally,
Dude, I
yeah.
did the same thing with my nudes. When I would send out the greatest hits. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
for sure.
so you is your fan page still active?
No, it got taken down, and now I'm not even like savvy enough to make my own Reddit fan page. So now it's
Really?
just anytime you post on Reddit, they're like, are you trying to make money through Reddit? We just want people to post sex here for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so it's
but here's
impossible.
something that we also learned though. A lot of these Reddit pages that are like thick or whatever, the moderators, there's a few moderators that run a bunch of these porn pages, and you actually have to pay them to get to the top of the page. So it's not even real algorithm anymore, which
Nothing
is like,
is.
it's the whole point of Reddit was that it was this like you're voting, and it was like the users vote to get shit up, and now we know that it's like it's scammed. You're getting scammed. I can't even trust where I'm nutting. They're scamming me there too.
The whole world's a scam. Your nuts a scam. Your politics is a scam.
Yes.
I don't know. Your food is a scam. What isn't a scam in
Yeah,
this world?
absolutely.
Have you seen that video this chick made where she was like, oh, squirt is pee, and then she shows the chart of how like every company's owned by like 6 companies, and she goes, it's all pee, man. Yeah, dude, we're all getting
hilarious.
scammed. You can't even nut.
No.
Did you have an OnlyFans when you got doxxed or no?
No, I didn't. I actually stopped doing social media altogether for like 6 months, and then I like did some soul searching. I asked a lot of people. Everybody was telling me like you should start one, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start back up on social media, and I'm gonna do the OnlyFans, and we're gonna give the people what they want.
Yeah, the people wanted it, and it was a instant hit.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing a lot better than I was when I first started, because now I kind of understand how OnlyFans works. But for me, I was like the first month, I was like, shit, I've never made. This is like half of what I make in a year. As a server,
Really?
you know what I mean?
What
Yeah.
were you doing before? Like
Well,
just being
I was a sushi chef.
a sushi chef.
Yeah, if you guys want me to make you sushi, I
Oh
got
yeah,
you. Just
we're big foodies.
find me a sexy lady, and I'll just put sushi on her.
Oh yeah.
That's
sounds
a smart
great.
idea.
Yeah.
So
Probably not
what-
hard for us to find.
No.
Where were you doing that in?
I was doing it in Tampa. I was doing it at this cute little place called Sushi Alive, and it was
wow.
like a family restaurant, and it was owned by a Vietnamese family who didn't like sushi, which was
Oh, that's
awesome.
so funny.
They thought it was a very good like business model because their family wouldn't eat all the food. So
So if they did a pho restaurant, they would eat all the
They'd
food.
eat it all. Oh
So
my
you went to culinary school? Or
no, I did not.
You just worked through?
Yeah, for 7 years, like of my working life, from like 16 to 23, I just worked in restaurants, and I would just only work at a restaurant for like 6 months until people started getting comfortable with me, and then I would switch to a different genre of food. So I've done American, I've done pizza, I've done Jamaican food, I've done fine dining Italian, and then a lot of different Asian places. 'cause
Why
I
would
love-
you switch it? Was that planned every 6 months?
I really love food. I really love food. I really love culture. And, you know, especially working at mom and pop restaurants, you don't just get to like experience new types of food, but you get to live and work with like a new culture of people. And so you
Yeah.
get to learn so much just from working with people like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm a huge Anthony Bourdain fan. In fact, to the point where like every night when I go back home, I'm rewatching Parts Unknown. Do you do food trips?
That is definitely like a big thing for my future. Like I always wanted to do that. But then once I started the OnlyFans, I kind of had to make my social media for the Gooners. Yeah. So, I've kind of been working on that, but my 5-year plan is to start a travel food show. And what I really want to do, I want to start in America and go into the homes of like immigrants and cook with them to kind of like.
We're immigrants from Canada.
I love it. Let's make some poutine.
Poutine?
Yeah.
You want some?
But so I want to go into their homes and kind of like, I feel like there's this really big. People move to America for a better life, and they move their whole families there out of love. And when they do that, most times they can't get the same ingredients that they would back in their country. So they create kind of like this new subculture of American and wherever they've come from. And through like love for their family, they make amazing food that way. So I want to tell those stories. And then I want to go to the different countries and I want to like display where their culture came from and stuff.
Oh, that's amazing. That's actually a fucking fire idea
that's
for a show.
That's
dude.
a really cool
Yeah.
idea. The other thing is to even now, before you start doing that, you can just still like as a write-off do content in other places for your OF and just go like in America. Or a couple questions.
Oh no, yeah, go ahead.
Favorite food city in America, and then also favorite food city that you've been to as travel, since you've like all different kinds of cuisines, because I love all different kinds of cuisines too.
I think that one of my favorite restaurants that I went to was in Vancouver.
Oh,
That
Canada?
It was like a Michelin star restaurant. I think it was German or something like that. It was really good, but
You know what it's called?
I can't remember. I think it started with a B. Bacanos. That might be in Tampa though. But I think LA has definitely had some of like the best Asian food that I've had.
Oh, LA
and I
is
love Asian food.
Do you ever go to Vegas? Vegas has incredible Asian food.
I guess I didn't really do too. I went to Vegas like maybe 2 months ago. And
You have to go on Spring Mountain.
in Spring Mountain. Okay.
Spring Mountain is like 10 minutes from the Strip, and it has some of the best. We've gone after a show. It has some of the best Asian food, and they have a new place that I went to Thursday night called Cote. It's a
Okay.
Korean barbecue Michelin star restaurant from New York. They opened in the Venetian.
It's an extension of Catch.
Oh, that
Catch
sounds
is
so
like
good.
Coat and Coat are like the same umbrella corporation.
Yeah.
I stayed at Caesar's Palace when I was in Vegas, and we went to Guy Savoy, which is like a 2 Michelin star restaurant there. Oh my god, that was really
You
good.
did the tasting menu?
Yeah, I did the tasting menu.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
very
so good.
You know what I just fucking learned? Do you know the Michelin star thing? It has to do with the Michelin.
Yes.
I thought,
Tires? Yeah,
I
I'm starting
didn't-
to get sick of it.
dude, I didn't realize it was connected. I thought it was not the same thing. The French dudes who made the Michelin tire company,
Yes.
they're like, we want more people to spend money on tires.
Yes.
So we're going to make great restaurants so people drive. They're incentivized to go out. Wait, it's such a French way to make more. But the
That is
food,
so
they would
hilarious.
go for the
They
food.
just
So
wanted to incorporate
basically-
cheese into something.
Yeah, dude.
So basically, the Michelin Guide was for people who were doing these road trips, so they could go to places for different restaurants. Right? It was
Yeah.
the whole idea was centered so they could be selling more tires. This is like
Okay.
what mid 1900s, early
I don't know.
1900s.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, this whenever the fucking tires came along. But the whole point was that yes, it was meant for the upscale traveler. They were giving the Michelin Guide for free to check
Yeah.
out the restaurants and hotels. It's,
Yeah.
how did you know that? That's impressive. I was waiting for you to say it, and I
Yeah.
was like, well, you know why? And then you fucking kept on going.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
It's a-
I love that because I was actually I've been going around to like just different Michelin places, or they have Michelin recommended instead of Michelin star
Sure,
places.
Yeah.
And I've gone there and I'm like, tire people shouldn't be telling me where to fucking eat. This shit
Yeah.
is disgusting. I hate this.
Well, the problem too with like everything, including everything's pee. So
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
there is so much politics
Yeah,
to the
there's some
Michelin star,
manipulation.
and that's what's great about Las Vegas. Las Vegas does not have Michelin star restaurants.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, yeah, because it's like, well, how
Wait.
can you have a Michelin star restaurant? Then every hotel has rock star chefs. They used to have them, but they don't have them anymore.
I was gonna say because I searched Michelin star restaurants in Vegas, and it said that Guy Savoy had 2 stars.
Yeah, well, he probably has 2 stars as a chef. Like he probably has wherever he's. Yeah, there are a lot of Michelin star chefs, but in Vegas they don't have the star rating. Just because, like, how do you give, for example, when he opens a restaurant, or then when like Morimoto opens his restaurant? Like, how do you really decipher who gets these stars? So, but off strip is really some exceptional restaurants.
It was so hot when I went there that I was so happy to leave Vegas. I was I never want to come.
100 in the middle of summer you went?
It was 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's the middle of summer. That's 100 and it's still
brutal there.
Yeah, it was like 100 and something degrees. I moved there for the summer a few years ago. It was I remember in October it was still like 90 degrees. It was or 88 degrees. It was brutal.
I remember I rented out like a cabana at the Caesar's Palace pool, and it had a fan, it had cold water. My phone was overheating the whole time. I was beet red. I just rented it out so I could take bikini pictures. I brought 20 bikinis.
Yeah.
Everybody was watching at me, laughing at me, and I was also like sweating and dying, and I was like, I can't make content.
Yeah, this is a brutal day of content. On the topic of food, I do want to ask you about some dude who's been paying you to eat insane amounts of food.
Oh, a feeder.
Yeah, you got a feeder on the.
do have a
Is that popular for you? Is the feeder fetish?
I would say that I have a good handful of like high spenders who do like the feeder thing. I have to like be careful with it though, because while they love feeding, I don't want to be huge.
Yeah.
Right. You enjoy that's a fetish I could really enjoy too. Yeah. Oh, an excuse to eat cake.
Everything. Oh my god. No, one of the last videos that I did for this one guy in particular, he wanted me to eat like 2 burgers, chicken burgers. He wanted a big thing of fries. He wanted a 2-liter of soda.
Wow.
And so I got 2 Big Mac, or not Big Macs. I got 5 Guys burgers, nice hearty, thick boys.
Yeah.
Got 2 chicken sandwiches. I shoved it all down in like 10 minutes. I did not actually fit it all down.
Yeah.
By the 10-minute mark, I could feel the food like up here.
Really?
In my throat. And as soon as the camera was off, I was puking for like 20 minutes.
You should have filmed the puke too, because that's other content.
That's another fetish.
Can't use that one on OnlyFans. So I guess I got to start a Fansly.
So how much did someone like a video like this? If I'm into the feeding fetish, I'm into big tits, but not into the feeder fetish. How much is someone like paying for depending on what the request is?
So I think that customs are usually like they start off at about $1,000.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So yes, that a minimum $1,000 take for you to eat a bunch of food is like a pretty fucking good deal.
I think that video that was 10 minutes long was either $1,300 or $1,400.
What's the most you've been offered to do something that you didn't do?
Oh, I mean, like people try and offer me like 20-30 grand to like go meet them in person, and I'm like,
and you're like, no,
I'm not gonna meet you. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Or like, they didn't really offer me money, but I'll get a certain amount of like black men who want me to like call them the N-word. And
no way!
Like you're gonna repost.
Stop
this.
DMing her, Jay. Really? Is that that's what do you think?
But you won't do it.
No, I mean I know that there are certain guys.
No,
who,
while
like,
the camera's
like
up.
No, I know that there are like certain guys who are like into that or something like that. But in my head, I'm like, you're just trying to bait me into doing something that like you're going to try and cancel me for. But
yeah,
I do OnlyFans. And the thing that replays in my head is this video of Riley Reid doing a rap song where she's just saying the N-word all over the place.
No way.
Maybe I'm kind
of. So funny.
Wait. What happened? I don't know the whole.
She's just rapping and she says
just
the
like
N-word.
karaoke?
No, like in the booth.
Rap.
Yeah, she has a rap that she put out where she says nigga a bunch of times.
Yeah.
No way. And by the way, I've known you for 14 years. That's the first time I've ever heard you say it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So I was like, ooh. I was like, I don't know if you can say it. Well, I mean, because you just never really say it on stage. I never say it on stage
at all.
Yeah.
No, there was a couple jokes where I had it, but I don't use it on stage.
Even the way you said it like, I don't want to say it. So wait, she put out a song?
Oh, yeah. And she says it a bunch of times, but it's so insane.
Most people are just like, she's had enough sex with black men, like she gets the pass.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
By the way, no judgment. Still would love to have you on the pod anytime, Riley.
Yeah, Riley, 100%.
But so that's what you think. You just replay that. It is so funny, like in life, when you know something that happened, like for example, the Kramer incident.
Yeah.
And you can just play that in your head. You're like, I can't believe that fucking. I don't know what because some people will say with the Kramer incident, he was coked out of his mind.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
I can't.
Isn't he always Kramer from
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld.
He had to have been coked out for the whole Seinfeld.
For a lot of it.
And it was just right down the street. But I can't imagine a world where I'm like going through that thinking that this is funny. Like I actually like think about that. Sometimes like I'll ask people, I think we talked about that, Eric. I'm like, could you imagine a world where I think I just said that to you where Kramer thought that was funny?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like when she was doing, what do you think? It was just like, she was like, it's just.
I have no clue, but like I have loved Riley Reid since I was a very young child.
Goat.
She's
She's
always
a
been
goat.
my number one porn star ever. Yeah.
So are you into women, or is that just as a fan of the sex porn?
Well, I used to have like a crippling porn addiction when I was like from like the 5th grade to like, I don't know, maybe when I was like 19 or 20. Mm-hmm. And something about her, I don't know if it was just like the kind of scenes she did, the gangbangs and the like, I don't know, rougher scenes that she would do. But I was just obsessed with her. I don't know.
There's a video of her, so on Reddit, speaking of Reddit, one of my favorite ones is Riding Queens. And Riding Queens. Well, because there's so many different Reddits, but Riding Queens is probably one of the best ones for chick if you want to see a chick riding. And she's like on, I think the number 1 or the number of Lifetime. It's incredible. I mean, she was. She still is so hot.
Oh yeah. Oh my, she's had a kid too, and she just
really.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, she's married and she has a kid, and and now I think she just does girl on girl content for OnlyFans.
Yeah, so you could slide in there.
I know.
We actually had someone on the other day, Jasmine T.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So she just shot with Riley.
Oh,
so
cool.
we're a few degrees of separation from Riley. Yeah.
Would that be an exception to the rule?
No, I mean, I
wow.
would love to meet her. It's just the thing is that like, I make so much money not doing porn. That's like once you do porn, you have to keep doing porn. But I can make so much money just showing my tits, and it's like, why wouldn't I just do that?
Yeah. We had another creator on who started with like full on hardcore, and she was like, I kind of wish I didn't because now there's no going back.
Yeah.
You can't go from like full on penetration hardcore to be like, what if I did some like ASMR like microphone licking, and they're like, get the fuck out of here. It's not what we come here for. Like those girls in the Bop House, I don't think they show whole.
I don't think. No, they definitely don't.
No. I think
the Bop House. What I've heard. I mean, it's kind of like a situation where you pay money to see what you think you're gonna see, but you have to have like a really long conversation and pay all this money to see all this content that isn't what you want, but then eventually you're gonna get to what you want. But then the thing that they're always advertising, the videos that they're doing, I don't know, I've never seen them, but I've heard that they're not porn at all.
So I know what the Bop House is. I just don't know even the concept of it. I just know there's a house with a bunch of creators.
Yeah, it's a house with a bunch of creators.
Is over, isn't it?
It's over?
I know that Sophie Rain and Camilla are not in the Bop House anymore.
Oh, really?
So now it's just the girls that they like did the Bop House for, but I don't know how active they are even.
Yeah, because they were kind of the bread and butter of the Bop House.
They were the breadwinners.
Yeah.
So now you don't do porn, but what about cross collabs of like?
Yes.
Do you do that? So what are some of the collabs that you'll do?
I guess I haven't done it on OnlyFans. I haven't done any collaborations on OnlyFans. But I've been getting a lot more into, I'd say like 2 months ago, I got to go to my first like creator collaboration house kind of thing. And that was super fun. I'm like finally starting to meet girls in the same business that I'm in. And I feel like all of my friends that I had before I did OnlyFans, I don't have them anymore. Just through like, I don't know, who knows? Some of them just stopped talking to me, and I don't even know why.
Because of OnlyFans.
I can just assume that it was that, but I don't really know.
Were they like good, like basically
best friends since high school?
Best friends since high school. You would hang out on the weekend and stuff like that.
I would go take their kids out to go do fun things, and
and then you started, and they're kind of like.
I would say it was like after a year of me doing it, they'd all just like kind of trickled away. So I was like, but now getting to go to these kind of events, I think another thing too was just like me making a good amount of money and them not making a good amount of money, and then I would be like, oh, let's go do this, and like I'd even offer to pay for it. And I think that for some people it just makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And
some people
so-
find it like insulting or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, because I remember I had a bunch of stuff that I was about to donate, and I was like, hey, friends, do any of you guys want some of this stuff? Like, I've been buying an excess amount of clothes, and I need to get rid of them. And they're like, oh, we're your poor friends now? And I'm like,
That's crazy.
I was like, I am so sorry. I did not want to make you feel like that. I just was going to give this to homeless people, but it's nice. And I thought maybe one of you guys would want it.
Yeah.
But, you know, going to the collaboration events, now I'm meeting people who are in the same line of work as me.
Well, and same tax bracket. And well, I mean, there is a thing. I mean, it is a thing. Well, it's so weird because, like, I was always poor and my friends were always rich, but I never felt weird about it. Like, I was like, that's fine.
Dudes are a little
like
different,
that.
though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies get a little more catty about certain things. And I feel
Also, like, I don't know. I know that a couple of the girls, like, they have really bad baby daddies. I don't know if they caught their baby daddies, like, looking at my stuff or something like that. Because I have one friend and her baby daddy.
Oh yeah, because if like we were frat, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, and then there's
catch
they're like, what? Did you hear?
Yeah.
Something's on the loose.
Yeah.
Well, I have one friend, and you know, I text her and it shows up in green, so I'm like, I'm blocked. I know she has an iPhone, but then her baby daddy will text me and be like, "You and McKenna haven't gone together in forever. Like, what's going on?" You know. And I'm like, "Well, just tell her to text me." And he's like, okay, she will. 2 months go by, and he's the next person to text me. Did she reach out to you? I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. And so I'm just like, stop reaching out to me, dude. She does not want to talk to me. And I'm guessing you're the reason why, because you're the only one reaching out to me. You know,
And
like,
he's trying to amend the, like something.
something.
He's-
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows what's going on there?
No.
It is a little strange, and there's also just more of a stigma for when women start sex work than when
100%.
dudes do. It's like it's the reality.
And I love all of my old friends, and I just take it as like, okay, we're in different eras of our lives now.
Sure,
and it's okay
yeah.
to grow apart and everything. If they wanted to be friends with me, I'd welcome them.
And you
with
know
open
that
arms.
we've had people come on who have had basically gone through the same loop that you've gone through, but the full thing. And I would say 9 times out of 10, they say that people come back, especially after they see you like being successful and stuff.
A lot with
And-
family too.
Yeah, family, big time. A lot of people fall out
know.
with their families, and then their families come back after. And it's people. They see that you're doing well. They see you're not going crazy. There's this idea that you get into sex work, and then you're like, I don't know, you're addicted to crack. You're on the street, fucking sucking dick or something like that. But then they see you like fucking. You're like, oh, I bought a house, and I like, you know, I'm living rent free, and I'm saving for retirement.
I contribute to a 401k.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, okay, maybe.
It's not such a bad thing.
Exactly,
She's not a big
exactly.
prostitute whore that's gonna ruin the family name.
No, and it's like, dude, everything gets what you'll hit a certain age, and then whatever you'll retire, and it'll all be gone.
Yeah.
No one will give a fuck.
The internet will be so saturated
Yeah.
that, you know, people will have to search for me and my old stuff and like dig through the bowels of the
And
internet.
who knows what's real and what'll be AI and like all this kind of stuff.
100%.
Exactly.
So-
And okay, you were getting some other pretty wild requests. Someone they wanted a stepdad-daughter request, right?
God, it was so weird. It was so weird. He typed out this whole script for me of exactly how he wanted, and it was like one of
writer.
those things. Like I've definitely seen a porno like this before,
Yeah.
where like I'm in my room and like he's peeking through the door, and I catch him looking at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you nasty pervert! I'm gonna tell mommy that you're doing this. And daddy, like, why? Like, I've seen you staring at my big juicy tits and my fat ass and my sexy feet. I know how badly you want.
So he wrote this all down.
He did that, and that was like the script, and he wanted me to do and say all this stuff, and then it ended with like me wrapping my tits around like the dildo or the fake dildo and being like, do you like your stepdaughter's tits wrapped around your fat cock?
That's fucking
Pretty wild. Yeah.
wild.
He was like, and he was writing that out, and he was confident that you were gonna do it, and he sent it to you. Did you? And you did this or didn't do this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This was completed.
Yeah, this was a completed content that I was like, I'd never done anything like that before, and I was like,
Were you laughing filming?
it took me, at first I was like, this is so fucked. I need like an hour or two to mentally get myself into the headspace. Like I used to drink before I would make content because I was like, God, these men are, I like
They're men.
they're just
They're
like
men. They're just men.
Yeah.
they're addicted to pornography is the
Yeah.
whole thing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because there's like men, and then there's men who are addicted to
The
pornography.
gooners.
The gooners, yeah.
I mean, but you can be a gooner and not be addicted to porn.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you're
a
paying
gooner. I'm not addicted
Yeah, I
to
was like,
it.
because you're not gonna pay $1,000 for me to make a
No.
5-minute video pretending to be.
But
your
I will go on a
stepdaughter.
date with you for $1,000. But
Not a bad deal. Not a bad. You get a meal out of it too.
Whoa.
Hey.
But no, yeah, no, I'm not. To that point, that's a little. Yeah, I don't understand. Like when guys are offering like X amount of thousands of dollars, they could go.
Well,
out.
they're not offering it. I'm telling them how much it's gonna
Right.
cost. them.
But when they're
Let's get clear on this.
But when they're-
there's a fucking price.
but when they're paying for it, there's like, oh my god, again, like I'm on Seeking Arrangement. You can just find, you can just get it. But
Yeah.
maybe that they're just such huge fans.
I think
Yeah.
sometimes people start gooning so hard that the way they can nut gets so extremely specified
Yeah.
that he was like, we got this
interesting.
idea in his head and he was so motivated to jizz in this way. And there's like all this build up to it. That he's like, I need her to do this with this script and I'm willing to drop a fucking $1,000 on it.
And I mean, we've been talking too for like a extended period of time. It's not like he just messaged me and said, I have this script and I want you to make it how much. Like
Yeah.
we've been communicating and having a conversation and he was ready to buy a custom and this
Yeah.
was the custom he wanted. And I was like, I got you.
Yeah, and also all that communication costs money too.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah, this guy is probably working in tech. That's what we find of
Yeah,
a lot of
right.
these dudes. They are all tech guys.
And it makes sense because I feel like tech guys sometimes like they're either a little socially awkward or their job makes them antisocial. Like they
Yeah.
can
Sure.
work from home and things like that. And so there are opportunities to meet people. Like if you don't have a circle of people that you're around and you're just like, oh, am I going to go out to a bar and meet someone?
Yeah.
I can't even really do that. Dating for me has been really hard because I'm like, I don't have like friends to go hang out with and like meet someone randomly. And then if I'm just going out and meeting people at bars, like I'm over that now. Like the
Yeah.
whole drinking to find someone that I'm going to have a one night stand with. No, I'm tired. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah,
tired.
fair. Yeah, a lot of us are getting tired. Yeah. No.
Also, I used to be on Tinder like quite a bit. And once I started doing OnlyFans, I realized that all the guys that I had been going on dates with
Yeah.
were sexualizing me the same way that the people on the internet were. And I
Like
was
in what sense? They just love.
like people see my big fat juicy tits and they just fetishize them. Like I'm a walking fetish.
When you call them big fat juicy
Yeah.
tits, I mean, it's kind of hard to be like, but who are you as a person?
Yeah, well, but like I go to the grocery store and like someone
Yeah.
follows me out to my car. They're not following me because they think I have a good personality and they really want to take me
maybe
on
you have a
date.
good grocery list. They're like, what are you making? Gumbo.
Hey, Gooners, you can also catch us live in these cities: Phoenix, Arizona, February 19th. Get all your tickets through Durena.com.
I do be cooking it up in the kitchen.
Do you?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do you still, as a former chef, do you still make incredible meals?
Love it. I have a wooden sushi boat at my house so that when people come over, I can make it on that. I
Wow.
just bought the stand mixer with the pasta attachments, and I'm
Yeah.
addicted to making my own pasta
You
now.
do the homemade.
Oh, yeah.
You throw the flour on
Oh,
the, and then you.
I've been making.
I love that.
I've even been stuffing my own raviolis, and I'm just like, wow, I'm a chef. I
Oh
love it.
wow! So you
That's
do that
great.
for every meal? Like, are you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, so, that's.
Unless I'm going out to try something nice, then I'm just
Yeah,
cooking.
but
at home.
cooking. See, when you like to cook, you can be at home. If
I
you
have to now.
Yeah, if you have time, like 'cause the problem with us is we're out every night for shows.
Yeah.
But when during the pandemic, I love to cook. It was so much fun. I actually bought a barbecue for it and just just barbecue, just doing steaks different ways, doing female bacon. I would do female bacon sometimes on a grill, sometimes on the flat top. Like it was just so much fun. Salmon, like it was just so much fun.
I will say, like, being good at cooking has kind of ruined restaurants for me to a certain extent, because, like, especially breakfast food. I'll go to a restaurant and I'll look at the menu and I'll be like, I can make everything on this menu better at home.
You think so? Yeah.
No, I know. So like, especially like my favorite thing is a bagel with like lox and cream cheese.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I make it so fucking fancy. I'll like whip caviar into my cream
Wow,
cheese, and I'll
that's
just
nice.
like do all these different things to it. And I'm just like, I can't buy it from the restaurant.
Caviar for that is the rich person's capers.
I love, and I'll put capers on it too. But
Oh really? Yeah.
but I
wild.
love caviar.
Have
oh my
you
God.
you've been to New York? You've been over there?
No, not really. But I'm going to New York actually soon.
You gotta try Apollo Bagels.
Apollo Bagels, bro.
Apollo Bagels. Apollo Bagels was my first bite of the Apollo Bagels because there's always a line at Apollo Bagels. And I love to hate on anyone who's in a line, especially in New York.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in different
So
places.
many choices.
There's so many choices. When you see people lining up for something, you go, "Oh, you're a moron." There was even a whole like meme thing going on. There's this page called New Yorkers, and it was about there's like a new trend in New York of people lining up for a diner, and it was like then the next slide was like people who live in New York or like who the fuck are these jackasses? Like what the fuck is this? Like it's such a stupid thing to line up for anything in New York because there's. What like one time me and a buddy wanted to go to my buddy wanted to go to Cat's Deli.
Okay.
Cat's Deli is really popular out there, and the line was like down the block. And I just told him, I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then so we Googled and we found this place. There's a place around the corner from Cat's Deli called Himalayan Cafe. Now it's one of my favorite restaurants in the city. It's this little hole in the wall. It's so fucking good. They don't even speak English.
I love that.
But Apollo always had a line. And so I that's a place I would walk by and I go, you guys are fucking idiots, you stupid dumb fucks. And so one time I was like, it's Monday, there's no line, I'm gonna go, and I got my bagel. My first bite, I like want to hate the bagel because I want these people to be even stupider. And the first bite, I go mid. Second bite, I go, this is the best bagel I've ever had. The toppings, they don't go crazy. You can get like cream cheese, you can get like butter and jam, you can get lox and capers and stuff, but they won't do like a bacon, egg, and cheese and something.
Yeah.
But the bagel itself, it's like crispy on the outside, like not. You know how some bagels are like gummy? It's not gummy, but it like is more like bready and like shreds when you bite it. It's really fucking good. The only thing I think is missing is like Apollo is like very catered towards women. They need like Apollo for boys because
Bigger.
I just want more. Let me put more shit on there. Let me put bacon on it. Let me put sausage on it. Let me
Right.
fucking go crazy on this
Yeah.
bagel. Let me fuck this bagel up. Yeah. Do you need some water?
I think so.
Yeah?
I have like a tickle.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
worries.
this is the magic of editing.
Yeah. We can get you. Dude.
Whoever's editing this right now, Diego or Eric, the magic of it can.
Now, there's one thing I definitely really wanted to ask you. I'll let you fix that tickle in your throat. Also, if you need a second, do you want to take a minute?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, take a minute.
It's like, you know when you get a tickle and then you're like, okay.
Yeah, well, also too, you have jerkmate wipes if you want to.
Yeah. You want to open up the jerk mate?
I just started.
This might be better.
Yeah. Are they just tissues? Yeah, they're just tissues. Dude, yeah, you're fucking feeling it, eh?
Gosh.
But you said your throat was like kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah, I'm like a little.
Yeah. Podcast. Yeah, in Toronto they have some great bagel places too.
Yeah. Toronto's really good bagels. Because those are the Toronto, New York, the Jewish cities.
Yeah, the Jews.
The Jewish cities.
We went last night to Cantor's right down the street, the deli.
Okay.
It's unbelievable.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wanted
I'm
to.
alive.
You're alive? Yeah.
alive.
Good to go?
We're back.
Okay,
I don't know how that got edited, but Amelia was just having a little bit of coughing fit, so we decided to do a little cut. But yeah, I wanted to ask you. There's a thing that's like pinned to the top of your Twitter, and a lot of OnlyFans girls do this, and they'll make like fake news stories. And you had one where it was like Trump's shooter, the guy who shot at Trump. It said Trump's shooter. Hit one of his last Googled things was Amelia Wet Angel, and I was like, you must have got some sort of backlash for that one. That's
I
a
don't think so.
crazy one to do. No, you didn't. You
So at the time I was working with my business partner, and he had control over my Twitter.
Okay, so you don't even know that's out there? Oh, that's pinned to the top of your Twitter, dog. The first thing you see when you go to her Twitter. What's your Twitter? It's different on Twitter, your name, right?
Is it Amelia Wet Angel, I think it is?
I thought you had a different name on Twitter. I thought it was like Sylvia or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me fucking check this right now.
Was this Amelia Wet Angel?
Yeah.
It should be.
Let's see what we got here. God, my Twitter bombs every time. Dude, every time I put something on Twitter.
I need to start using Twitter again because I feel like I have a decent following on Twitter.
I think you do. Here,
you have like
Amelia
100,000 or maybe
Angel.
it's like 80,000.
Is this the right one? Yeah, no, this isn't the one I saw, dude. This is
Yeah, you have a great.
Yeah, you have a good yeah. There's
I like vaguely remember him saying he was going to do something like that.
No, this is I gotta find.
But I've actually never heard anybody like. There was actually one video that I did that got me a lot more backlash than that, and it was like,
what was it?
It was like, what's your favorite? Like, they say a bunch of superheroes, and it's like bouncing or doing some kind of reaction for how much I like each superhero.
Yeah.
And I did this on purpose because I thought that it was going to be controversial. But Black Panther came on, and I just went.
Oh, yeah, and you knew that people were going to be like, you're racist! That's so funny,
My
dude.
old business partner, he was definitely like a little racist. And so he would always want
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And so he would always want to do stuff like that. And I'd be like, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I actually want to have a career, okay?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't want
You're
my
like-
career to be being a racist because
Yeah.
you think it's funny. He's like,
Yeah.
everybody's going to think this is so funny. And I'm like, I think you're just an incel.
Yeah.
I think that might be what's going on here.
So you're like, I'm not actually racist. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but think of the views.
I'd be like,
dude.
what
Yeah.
views?
Yeah, I think we're getting close to the precipice of where rage bait is gonna fade
Fall
out.
yeah.
Because it's almost getting oversaturated with rage bait.
100%.
And people like we have a term for it now. We've identified it. We know what you're doing.
Yeah.
We see that you are trying to tempt us into clicking and engaging
Mm-hmm.
by making us mad. And it is like if you fall for it, you're almost like I wouldn't say stupid, but you're but you've been tricked, and no one wants to get tricked.
No.
Yeah.
I remember you did once answer my DMs about this podcast, but I think on my old account I used to DM you all the time.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Or for
I love
he
big
says.
tits and I love veiny tits. But thank God that my account got deleted because then it doesn't come out that I'm that creepy. But yeah,
I was going to say,
know,
I was like, because you doing that, and then for me, I
know exactly who you are.
I pined after Shay. I was like, when the first
Oh,
time
really?
I met you, I had a whole plan.
Oh,
I
really?
bought
What's
that
the
front
plan?
seat ticket.
Yeah.
So that I could be in the front, and I wore my outfit so my tits would be out. Because every comedy show I'd ever gone to, people made jokes about my tits, and I'm like, I'd seen you forever on TikTok. Like, I
Yeah.
loved your videos, and I was like, he's coming to Tampa?
And you're
I'm going to get him to see my tits.
I thought
yeah.
for sure it was in Phoenix.
No, it's Tampa.
No.
Absolutely, Tampa.
Actually,
yeah.
I just came from Phoenix, Arizona. That was the first time I've ever been there.
Wow. So yeah. Okay. And no, and then or maybe was in Springfield. Did you come? Where was
Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Okay, so I was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
That's when I gave him the red bra.
Yeah, it wasn't at a casino though.
Yeah, it was. It was right outside of the MCG or something.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes.
it
Yes.
was.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Lisa. Yes.
I
That's
remember
how.
because I drove like an hour and a half away.
I remember.
yeah?
I
That's so
remember
funny.
that show because I remember going back to my hotel room. I was so broke at that time. I stayed like 10 minutes away from I remember beating off to that. I remember
That's
exactly
crazy. That's crazy.
that whole. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, no, I remember that weekend.
I remember that. Yes, I
because
did meet
we've
you.
never. There's nothing's ever happened between us.
No.
But I did kind of promo you. Well, not promo you, but kind of push you in the direction to start OnlyFans. Because in that Tampa show, that clip went viral, and I was like,
yeah.
"You got to start an OnlyFans." Da da da. And you were like in the comments. I might have tagged you when I
Yeah,
posted it.
I think because you reposted that video a couple times too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I think the first time you posted it, you posted some account that like got banned or something like that, or
Okay.
like that I lost or something. But eventually, like when you reposted it, you would tag my
Yeah,
account on it.
and so
That was
yeah,
2 years ago.
Yeah, it would drive a lot of traffic. I remember in the
No,
Springfield
it was
show.
more than 2 years ago.
No,
Was
not
it?
the. No,
Oh, it would've
maybe
been
the
3 years
Tampa was.
ago, the Tampa years.
Yeah,
Springfield. Springfield. I'll tell you exactly when it was. It was December.
I know, yeah.
or 2023 or January 2024.
Yeah,
No,
it was cold out.
Yeah, it was December
It was
because my uncle had just died, and that's why I was in Massachusetts.
Oh.
Like I was there with my aunt, like kind of consoling her for like a month and a half.
I was so broke that day. We took the train there, and a company I was working for at the time, I'm like, yo, you guys have to send me $600 right now because I need a hotel. They owed me $600 gas.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jim, and so I was like, telling my boss, I'm like, yo, I
Send
need
it.
the money right now so I could get the hotel. I got to the hotel, dude. This was like right before I popped, and I remember how much fun I had in the weekend because
The casino?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I banged this chick with a split tongue.
You
there.
missed the train.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't you remember? I was
Right.
we were supposed to take the train back, and I was texting you.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, you're like,
Yeah.
I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, I'm busy.
I used to love the videos you would make about the like crazy DMs that you would get from
Yes.
girls, like please piss inside my vagina.
Yeah, dude. I think I've told this one on the pod before, but there's the best one. The one that sticks out is a girl said, "I'll let you crack an egg into my ass and fuck it till it scrambles."
No, I never heard that.
I know, no, you never heard
Oh,
that.
that'd
That
be
one is
great.
that still stands as the best one, the most creative one. That one, I was like, I remember she was in the UK and she was like, "Come here to the UK." I was like, I got no plans to go to the UK, but I was like, You are creative. And there's
You are creative.
the one other one was a chick was like, "I'm like a Saint Bernard when I suck dick."
Okay.
Yeah, like slobbery.
yeah,
Like
okay,
Beethoven,
okay.
like
Oh,
drooling all over
Given
it.
that sloppy top.
Yeah, right on. Well, this has been a great episode.
Yeah, this is super
I've
fun.
had so much fun with you guys.
Yeah, thank you for coming through. Let everyone know into this camera where they can find you.
If you guys want to find me, you can find me at Amelia Quest on Instagram. And do I say OnlyFans?
Yeah, you can say your own.
The OnlyFans is Amelia Wet Angel.
Perfect. Right on.
Thank you guys.